Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. First off, I just want to say a big thank you to all of the new subscribers that have joined us recently. It really does mean a lot, and honestly we appreciate every single one of you. Today we are just out in Lincolnshire again. We're having a little wander through a tiny little village called Southrey with some interesting history tucked away. Then we're going to head over to a place called Tupholme Abbey. So please stick with us and we'll have a good look around, a chat about some history. And of course, Ellie is along for the walk too. Let's get Madam down here. Where is she? There she is. So yeah, Ellie, no, not interested. So there's a tiny bin and this little one is deciding to try and bark at it. This used to be part of a old railway. I think it was like 1860s. We've still got part of the platform here, but it used to link Lincoln all the way to Boston. Church here is called the St John the Divine, and it was built in 1898 by the villagers along with a local carpenter. It's unusual mainly because it's made from timber. The concrete base is being used with stones from actually Domesday Abbey. It was only meant to be temporary, but it's still here hundreds or so years later, still standing. There's the stained glass window to mark the fallen, the local lads that fought for our country in World War I. So as you can see, we've got intricate carvings which would have been obviously from Domesday Abbey itself. Beautiful little church. So it is literally one road in, one road out. Just up the road is the ruins of Tupholme Abbey, and that's where we're heading now. Ellie is making herself known. Yeah, a little bit of whining in the background. Yes, I know you're here. I know. Yes. So this abbey was founded between 1155 and 1165 by two brothers, Gilbert and Alan de Neville, for the White Canons. They were known that because of the white habits that they wore. What you see today is just one big wall. It was never one of the richest abbeys. By the 1300s it was struggling with debt, and there's a few colourful stories about canons bending the rules, but mostly life here would have been a prayer work and serving the local community. Like many abbeys back in the past, they all come to an end in 1536 when a certain king, Henry VIII obviously, dissolved the smaller ones. And yeah, it's been pulled down, and later a big Tudor house was built. The house didn't last forever though. About 1700s, the Viner family knocked it down and built themselves a newer hall nearby. They deliberately kept the old abbey wall standing as a kind of ruin in this landscaped park, and that's what we've got today. So this is Tupholme Abbey. This is what it would have looked like back in the day, around about 1160. So the part of the wall that we can see is, I would say, this part here. I'm being pulled by this little madam who keeps pulling me everywhere. Get off, put it down. Oh, she likes to pick everything up. Leave it alone. This part of the abbey, which is probably this part, is going along there, and that is all that more or less remains of this abbey. So you had an 18th century building just there. So the rector's pulpit is just in the top, in the central part there, where we're just looking now. Cloister stones going across. It would have looked pretty immense. Let's go and walk through, and let's take a look from the other side of this abbey, or what's left of this abbey. This would have been the house that would have been in the 18th century, that would have been built here. Tupholme Abbey had another moment of fame back in May of 1972. It hosted the Great Western Express Festival. For 4 days, this quiet field became a muddy rock venue with a lineup that included Rod Stewart, the Beach Boys, Genesis, Status Quo, Joe Cocker, and even Monty Python showed up. Apparently the weather was so awful, the money side of things also didn't really work, but it's still one of the great stories about this abbey's history. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. That's our little wander around Southrey and Tupholme Abbey. Again, a big thanks to everyone that subscribed recently. It honestly really means a lot to us. If you are new here and you fancy more walks, hidden gems, and of course Ali tagging along, then hit that subscribe button and give the video a like. It helps us more than you think. We'll be back with another video, same time next week, 6 PM. Until then, take care. We'll see you in the next one.